where do we meet in the middle here? You're complaining about you don't feel close to me because of a trip, but you just went on a trip 2 weeks ago that I didn't even know you were going on.
Yeah.
So I do think, that clearly has caused issue, and it was coming out as an envy thing.
So if a person isn't kind, they're not supportive, they can't be happy for me, I don't think we should be friends, because that's me. I'm going to be
your giver.
If I got to fly to an event for 24 hours, I'm going to be there.
Yep.
Welcome to Her Side of the Story. This is the podcast where sister friends tell their side of the story about relationships, lifestyle challenges, and triumph. Here are your hosts, Ray and Ash.
Hey guys, welcome back to Her Side of the Story.
Welcome back, guys.
Yes, we have this episode. This is one we've needed to get into. So
we have put it off for a little while, but we're going to do it today.
Rip off the Band-Aid.
Yes. So today's episode explores the weight of inauthentic friendships, the quiet undertone of competition, and the emotional toll of holding on to those who don't truly have your best interests at heart.
So, we like to play a game once in a while. It's been a while.
It's been a while since we
played a game. So we're going to play a game.
Okay.
It's called the Friend Audit. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So question number 1. So basically what this game is, we're going to be saying if it's a red flag or a green flag.
Okay.
Okay. So here's the first scenario. They constantly say they're so proud of you, but never engage with your work, business, or passions in any meaningful way.
I'm going to say that's a red flag.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it's a red flag because it takes one moment to share. It takes a little bit of extra effort to show up. But you can't say you're proud and you're considered a close friend and haven't gone to anything, haven't supported anything, haven't posted anything. So, yeah, for me, that's a red flag.
Red flag on the play. I agree.
I got the next one.
Okay.
They give you the real tea about someone who wronged you only after they've distanced themselves from that person.
Red flag.
Okay.
Red flag. Because it's like, even though you're not friends with that person, you shouldn't be telling what does it matter now? Do you go to me? If you're not friends with them, what does it matter?
I'm going to say yellow flag.
Yellow flag. Okay.
I know it's red or green, but
okay.
It just makes me think about some friends, they don't want to hurt you. They may know some really, really incriminating things that may hurt you to your core, and they may want to tell you in their own time.
Okay.
I've experienced that, and our friendship is the best it's ever been.
Okay. Because you were on it open.
Yeah, they told me eventually.
Okay.
And I did feel away.
Okay.
But I understood their reasons why they delayed,
Okay, good perspective.
Yellow
flag. They never remember your birthday plans, but they always send thoughtful gifts after they've seen others post about it.
I don't know. I'm giving yellow again. No, red flag.
Yeah, they never remember.
Yeah, red flag. Because really with all the digital era and stuff, we all have busy schedules. So I understand if you have to throw my birthday in a calendar. It's okay.
It's okay.
But, do what you got to do. I think everybody needs to be seen on their birthday. So if your friends forgetting year after year after year,
it ain't right.
It ain't right.
Yeah.
Okay. And the last one, they never talk badly about you, but they never defend you either when others do.
Oh, gosh. Red flag.
Yeah, red flag. Yeah.
Because why are you even standing around people who are talking about me to begin with?
And not saying nothing. Because it happens.
It happened. No, yeah, that's true. It does happen. And I would say, this person's not here. Why are we talking about them? If they're not here to defend themselves or speak up on their own, we should not be talking about them. So I would say that for sure. It's a red flag for me.
Yeah. Red flag for me too. This has happened to me before. I was at a party, believe it or not, and one of my friends from my hometown, some girl randomly, she has a very unique name. It's only one of her.
Okay, well.
It's only one of her. And plus I knew that girl was also from the same hometown. She didn't know me. She didn't know I was in the room. And I hear her all the way. I hear my homegirl name. I walked right over in that room. I said, I know you ain't talking about my so-and-so. and pipe down. So it's a red flag for me because if I hear my friend's name or a situation, I feel like it's my obligation to hold my friend down in a situation.
Yeah, sure.
So, yeah.
I agree. Okay. That was our little game. That was a good one.
That was fun. That was fun.
Yeah. That was fun. So we are now a year into the podcast.
Yeah. Happy anniversary to us.
Happy anniversary to us. And we started off the podcast with a friendship series.
Yeah, we did. Mm-hmm.
And it was very well received.
It was.
And in that series, we did not really talk about being a frenemy.
Mm-mm.
And
we talked we didn't call it a little bit lightly.
Yeah, but this time we're going to get more into it. So for you, Ray Ray, what does the meaning of frenemy mean?
Yeah, I think it's somebody you consider to be a friend, but they're really your enemy and you don't know it.
Straightforward meaning.
Straightforward, your friend, but they're really your enemy and you don't know it necessarily. I think that's the part. Because if you really thought, would you still even be their friend? I think frenemies, I think that it can be a more general term because you could be in a relationship with someone and they could be the ops the whole time, or your family and other people who say they deeply care, but their actions don't line up. So frenemy is just the base of that. It's, it's just a cute word. Shout out to Fabulous. I don't know if he was the first person who made it, right? He has a song called
frenemies.
Oh, and then it was another rapper who came out with it. I forget what his name is.
I'm sure in that industry,
the rappers have really taken over that word. But I've experienced frenemies and family enemies and ops and relationships. And so that's my definition. What about yours?
I feel like a frenemy is someone who never shows up for me in any way. You're not my friend.
Yeah.
You don't like me.
You don't.
Yeah.
Not ever.
Not ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always an excuse or always makes something about them. Always.
Oh, that's a big sign. Yeah.
That's for me is a frenemy. Like someone who just really is never happy for me. Yeah. That's my definition.
Well, girl, that kind of flows right into the first question. So what do you see? Like, what are the red flags of a frenemy?
Well, clearly some of the questions we asked today on Friend Audit. But a red flag for me would be, like I said, someone who's not showing up for me.
Yeah.
Someone who's not championing me in anything. Like, even if, one thing for me, my friends do for me so well is pray for me.
Yes.
I know I've talked about that, but my friends, y'all really pray for me for real. And shout out to my girlfriend, Randy. She sends me a prayer at least once a week.
Yeah.
Or a message of encouragement. It's whether I've talked to her that week or not, that stuff really matters to me, means a lot to me. Someone who just checks on you. Like, even though you may not have much to say. Hey, girl, just checking in.
Yeah, just checking in.
How are you? You've been on my mind, just thinking of you. That matters to me. Like, stuff like that matters to me. So for me, those are red flags when the person is just not caring about anything you got going on that's positive.
Yeah. But they'll be there for the negative part. Ears pilled. Yeah.
So those are the basic red flags for me. What about you?
Oh, I'm like basic red flags.
It don't have to be basic, but those are just mine.
I feel like friends who can't be happy for you. It's very similar to what you're saying. Like, they're not there for the good parts or they never show up. But like, you go to tell the friend something very happy, something very positive. They should be jumping through the roof with you. And they're like, or they're so bitter, whatever the word. I don't like bitter, but that's the first word that came to mind.
Yeah.
They can't be happy for you in your moment. That's not a true friend.
No.
Because I feel like, let's be for real. I feel like in life, like when we have friends who've met milestones that we haven't met yet.
Absolutely.
Marriage. How many weddings have we been in?
Girl, 1,000 children. Multiple properties, career skyrocketing, brand deals, everything.
And we're able to celebrate them because it's not a hint of jealousy there. It's like, my girl, she's got this, she's got that. So when I don't receive that, I'm kind of like,
you're shocked.
Yeah. What's up? And I guess another big one for me is when I'm out with my friends and they're out with their other friends, or I'm in the same vicinity as other friends, and their actions have shifted or they're different towards me, or they don't respect my position with the friend, with the middle person.
Explain a little bit.
It's a red flag if you come around your other friends' friends and they mistreat you.
I see what you're saying. They start acting brand new, funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, let's be for real. It means they're talking trash behind your back. If you don't know, that's what it means. They're talking trash about your back, and their other friends don't respect you or respect your position.
I see.
Yeah, that's big for me because it's just like, oh, you've been having some chit chats, huh?
You've been talking.
Let's just be for real. I've been around your friends a million times.
Yeah.
And they run to me with open arms.
Absolutely.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what have y'all been doing?
Yeah.
Y'all been having conversations. Those are we said small, but those are some big ones for me.
Yeah.
That I watch out for. Like if you can't be happy for me and we're in company, it don't seem like you rock with me at all.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
It is.
Yeah.
You're right. So can someone be in speaking about friends and friend circles, do you think someone can be in your inner circle and be a frenemy and you not know about it? Like your inner.
Yeah, I think you can be blinded to some things. Like you may have even noticed it, but just brushed it off like, that's not that person. Honestly, like the podcast, us starting our podcast, being passionate about it, it kind of showed a lot. Like we weren't expecting the people to do the most.
Yeah.
But if you're on social media all the time, you didn't hit a like, you didn't hit a post, and you consider yourself my close friend, are you? Because we're not social media girlies.
No.
Like the podcast is the podcast.
Yeah.
So that's and it took us a lot to even get to this point because of that.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, we got to interact on social media.
Yeah.
So I noticed that, and they have businesses or they have, and we're posting
support.
And I would say you are excellent with that.
I love to
your post
friends.
every day. Almost has
some business
of a friend
attached.
Yeah,
you're right. Thank you, friend. Yeah, it does.
I see you.
It does. You're right. It does. It does.
So I think people be like, no, that's not it. But when the person is on social media all the time, like us, I go on a hiatus.
Yeah.
Like, that's just right. She doesn't have, like she's.
And I literally, like you said, just post a business.
Yeah,
I could
post a business.
Go a whole week without posting someone's business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in a friend's term, I think like they can say they're in your circle, but their actions show otherwise. But also too, we hate to say it, but your family can be frenemies too. I don't even think I want to get into that yet. But your families could be frenemy too, and that's probably like one of the most hurtful things you can experience because like the world is already harsh enough. You think that your blood has you, but that's not always the case either. And then I've been dating the ops before. The TikTok girlies have been going in on this frenemy stuff, but yeah, sometimes honestly, ladies, just be careful who you are with, who you're dating, who you're taking serious, because you don't know what they're doing all the time. And just somebody, if they're putting you down and mistreating you and stuff, to me, that's an opposition. Sorry, rant over.
No, you're right though. Like you can, there's been times where friends, people I'm dating, all the things have shown up and I'm shocked. Like one of my big things is I travel. I travel with certain people, as people know. My inner circle knows. There's no shade to anyone else. If someone was to ask me to go on a trip, I'll come. That's how we're here even. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'll come. Let's go. I'm ready to go out. But I tend to travel with the same people. And some of my friends have had issue with that. And it's really been festering in them, I think. And they were like, well, you don't invite us to go travel with you. And no shade. I just know I like to travel a certain way that you may not want to travel like that. And I don't really, this type of trip that I'm going on, I don't want to do minimal. I want to do the maximum.
Right.
There's certain trips for me that I like to do the max. You get what I mean? There's certain trips I just go out the country to shop. Like that's what I like to do. When I go out the country, I'm shopping. So and I know people, that's not everyone's forte. Everyone doesn't want to be going from store to store to store. So I know that some of the girls and I have agreed we're going to go shopping. That's why we're going on the trip together. It's not that we're trying to exclude anyone, but it's funny. They'll say, you didn't invite me to a trip, but then I see them on trips
that you weren't invited to
that I didn't even know they were going on.
Oh, girl, don't go there.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, where do we meet in the middle here? You're complaining about you don't feel close to me because of a trip, but you just went on a trip 2 weeks ago that I didn't even know you were going on. So I do think sometimes that can, that clearly has caused issue, and it was coming out as an envy thing. And I don't like that. I don't believe in friendship. There should be any level of envy. admiration, absolutely. There are things that my friends, that all of you have that is different, that I admire greatly, and would say to God, wow, I wish I could emulate what Sheree has. You know what I mean? I wish I could emulate what so-and-so has. Help me, guide me, do this for me. But to be envious of it, absolutely. You know what I mean? The courage that even you have taken to leave where you're from to move somewhere else, that's something I admire greatly.
Thank you.
You know? So like, that's something for me I don't think I could do. I've done it. And what did I do? Run back home.
But that's okay. You did it.
I did it, but I didn't love it. And I was home all the time. So that's something I admire, but it's not envy. You get what I mean? And I think when things start showing up as envy in friendship, you got to cut it loose.
Can you tell me, or tell the viewers, a moment you ignored your intuition about someone?
Yeah. I'm going to use college.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know, my freshman year of college was one of the worst times of my life. I started off loving it, and by the end, I was miserable. I was ignoring signs of someone who had extreme envy about me. I'm not going to go into who the person is, but they would make comments about my hair. You know, oh, your hair is so this. I wish my hair was like that. And back then I had if you remember, my hair was very
Oh, you had beautiful
hair. Yeah. Oh, why is your skin clear like this? My skin's not clear like that. Why do men approach you? Men don't approach me. What? And it was like, why are you comparing? I never got that. Remember, I went to all-girls school. So you would think going to all-girls school, I would have that level of competition with women. I didn't.
No.
Instead, I was like, going to college was a shock for me, where the competitiveness, and maybe going to HBCU too, being around Black women, I'm speaking as a woman of color, who's Black, being in that environment where other women were competing against me, mostly for men's attention.
That's all it's about.
We were young. And it was like, what is this? Why are we acting like this? There's enough men up in his place for all of us, you know? And I was denying it. That person, it started to aggressively get worse. I don't want to go into it because it's just really horrific, and no one should be treated the way I was treated. But it led me to have a breakdown of sorts. And I held on to that relationship so much because, one, I'm Nigerian, as everyone knows. This person also was Nigerian and was, for the first time, someone I'd never in my life had a Nigerian friend, ever.
Right.
And I was like, this is my sister. Like, how can I let her go? And she wasn't from Maryland. We have something in common. We're both Nigerian. Even when she would maltreat me, I would still keep the friendship because I was like, we have commonality. We have originality. We have culture in place here. So I would just hold on to the relationship, even when it got really, really bad, until I reached my breaking point, which is not something I advise. Because it was bad. It was really, really bad. And I just wanted to stay with the friendship because I also was so afraid of the person disliking me, when really they didn't like me.
To begin with.
The actions showed they didn't like me. And maybe they started off, but as time went on, they really hated me. I really think so. Because you don't do what that person did to someone you even care a smidge about. But here I was, Delulu, still wanting to hold on to friendship. And I feel like at that age, I was just holding on to friendship because of longevity. Not because of anything else. And so, yeah, that's my situation, where a frenemy was in my close, two of them, in my close inner circle in college. And when I cut them loose, it allowed me, real quick before I end this, it allowed me to explore other friendships. That's another thing I noticed. When someone's a frenemy, they almost suck all your energy up.
Everything.
In that friendship. So you don't have time or energy to be with your other friend or make new friends. And for me,
they require everything. Literally everything.
That was one of the things. What about yours?
Well, it's a little story time, but like when you were talking, it made me think of like another red flag. That jealousy, or like what I like to say, that mimic spirit is a red flag. You're friends with somebody and they start to copy everything about you, to your hair, to your way of dressing, like the way you talk sometimes. Like, that's not good. That's not healthy. Like you said, all your friends are very different. Very, very different. And that's
the beautiful thing about it.
Yeah, that is the beautiful thing about it. So, like, why would you want to be exactly like someone else? But also, too, I think it's very important to listen to your surrounding friends. When they point out something about somebody or they're trying to get a light bulb, your friends see things that you don't see. That was always my downfall. Like, if you think about all the friends that I've lost during the years or moved past from college, I was warned about every single one of them by someone else. Not just someone else, multiple people of my other friends. Like, I felt this way, or So, I don't know if I have a story time about me ignoring my intuition. But I do wish I listened to my close friends who had bigger perspective. They weren't blinded by the relationship.
Yes.
Or watching that mimic spirit. That's just what it is. Like they're not comfortable with themselves, and those are the type of people that will really backstab you. I'll just say that, like, those mimic people will backstab you. Actually, I do have a little story time. I'm jumping all over, but so when I first got to college too, there was some girls that came up with, because we're the same hometown.
Right.
And when you go to college, you're scared.
Of course,
you're not at home.
Yeah.
You gravitate, like you said, you gravitated to your Nigerian sister.
Yeah.
I just stayed with the whole town heroes, and we were never close when we were in high school. It's so funny that you learn some things after the fact. Like, that's not like, wow, this person never did like me. So I became friends with someone. We were never close, but there was some mimicking there. But also, too, I had been on that person's radar even before we got to college.
She's been watching you for a minute.
She's been watching me for a minute. And we ended up dating the same guy. Of course, I dated him first. And we stayed friends.
Yeah.
He mentioned to me a year or so, like, not even after the falling out, I think we were already friends. Like, when you were in high school, she used to be like, oh, there's this pretty brown girl at school. And of course, she said my name. We were not friends in high school. So you gotta, that mimics.
Watching.
Yes, watching. So that's my little story time.
Yeah, they be watching. Frenemy definitely watch. So why do you think, with all that we're talking about these red flags, why do you think we stay friends with people who low-key drain us or compete with us?
Well, you said it, the longevity. And also, too, I think we share this. We really don't like to let people go. Like, if we gotta let you go, you took us there.
Yeah.
You took us there because we're going to want to have a conversation. We're going to talk about it. But I think we literally let them go once they have broken our heart to no repair. Like, we love our friends.
We do.
So if I'm not friends with, and it's been a long time, it's because my heart was broken about a situation. And it's going to hurt too much to continue this friendship. I think we just need to go our separate ways. So I think that people say because of the history. You think about all the fun times you had, or, that y'all were like sisters and you call a person any time of day. But sometimes you just have to really look at what it is now. Yeah. No matter how hurtful it is. Like, some of the stuff that's been done, I personally would try my best. I'm not going to sit up here and act like I'm 100% innocent. But I would try my best not to do some of those things to people that I say are close friends. And that draining piece, what I've discovered about people who have like that dream where they call you and just they're draining to dump, trauma dump, or just dump. They're calling not just you. They need to deal with what's deeper. That's what it is. Like, go talk to somebody, because if you have to dump on 5 friends about the same situation, it's deep. It's deep.
There's more. Yeah. I think part of it too, why we stay, is the guilt. Like, for me,
I'm guilty.
No, guilt in terms of letting the person go. Like, especially someone who I know who dumps on me is like, ooh, this is just something now I'm adding to their pot. So before, when younger,
you do feel like that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're
I
like,
get what you're saying.
You're like, oh gosh, I'm
abandoning them and leaving them alone.
Yes, but my mental health is more important. So.
But also, too, I really feel like they dump on multiple people. Yeah. So
and that's a good perspective. Yeah. Too. I never thought about that. Like, them not just dumping on you, they're probably dumping on 10 other people.
And if you do feel guiltiness, it's just, like you said, your own mental health, or like, you know who you are to the friendship. So, I mean, I don't feel like I struggle with guilt anymore.
No.
I feel mistreated. Yeah. And that's why
I don't have any frenemies no more. Yeah. At least now that I know, child, I guess not that I know of. Yeah. So what do you think it says about us, though, because I talked about guilt when we try to avoid fallout with the person.
I think it's the compassion we have for them.
Yeah.
In the history, and you know their tea, and you know the stuff they were going through. But at the end of the day, I feel like you say this a lot. And this is how, like, your friends are really, really supposed to be uplifting.
Yes.
You're not supposed to be their punching bag.
No.
Like, if I'm starting to feel like a punching bag for my friend, there's an issue. Why do you think it's okay to talk to me crazy?
Anyway.
Right? Or, that's just not good. So I think us trying to avoid the fallout is like, they do have a lot on their plate. We don't want to add to the hurt, but at the same time, you're hurting me.
You're hurting.
And this ain't a good look.
No.
Yeah.
At all.
What about you? What do you think for the fallout?
Ditto.
Same.
There's really, that's it. You hit the nail on the head. You really did. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're compassionate people. We don't want to hurt anyone further. So yeah.
So what does real support, like we talked about what bad support look like, but what does real support look like, and how can you spot the difference?
Real support for me is not getting angry if you're not the first person to know what's going on with me. So if I'm using,
explain.
What I'm saying is, if something is happening in my life that might be not the best, some sad news, bad news, whatever, and I'm not the first to tell you, you don't get upset. There's some people who get upset, like, why didn't you come tell me this? And it's like, I'm trying to process what's going on. It's not that you know what I mean? And it's not that I didn't want to tell you. It's hurtful to me to even be talking about. Like, so not getting upset if you're not the first to know, because that's an issue for some people. It's like, she didn't tell me. I never knew. I think we as people, we hold on to that a little bit too deep. I don't think sometimes it's always the person. You have to understand, when something's bad is happening to someone, sometimes it takes a lot to even, for them to digest what is going on. So don't feel like, oh, they're trying to intentionally hurt you, because I don't think that's the case. Another thing that is real support for me, consistency, like we talked about. Being consistent. We all have bad days, good days, I get that, but just understanding, I love you, you love me, that's what it is. Like, that's, even if we're upset, even if we're mad, even if we're sad with each other, at the end of the day, we come back together. I love you. I care for you. That's it. Like, this is it. It's not, this situation is not that big for what we got going on.
Right.
So those are some things for me that is real, and what support looks like. And championing me when sometimes I can't even champion myself.
That's a friend's job.
Yeah.
When you don't got
girl, you got this.
Yeah.
You don't doubt, you got this. You can do this. You've worked hard for this. You deserve this. When I'm doubting myself, you're uplifting me in every shape or form. That's real support for me. What about you?
That's the same. I'm just saying, I was going to go on the champion route. Like, that's what real support looks like. When I'm down, after I talk to my friend, I'm up. I'm
all the way up.
Yeah. So it's a lot of things that a person could do, but that just, your friend should be one of your biggest cheerleaders.
Absolutely.
And I think people look at it negatively when we say things like, we want our friendships to be reciprocal. Some people kind of look at that negative, but both friends should be cheerleaders in my eyes. Like, and also too, I think it's okay to want your friend to be similar to you in your giving, in your thoughtfulness, and your support.
Yes.
That's what I mean by reciprocal.
Yeah.
So if a person isn't kind, they're not supportive, they can't be happy for me, I don't think we should be friends, because that's me. I'm going to be
your giver.
If I got to fly to an event for 24 hours, I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what real support looks like to me.
I agree with that.
And also too, it's okay to be a friend who knows how to politely check you. You know what I'm saying? Some people, their friendships are so surface that they have no checks and balances. When somebody check me, I'm like, okay.
Heard,
receive. I'm a tweak that. So people who just just want to kiss ass, and that's weird to me.
Okay,
that's weird to me, because nobody's a perfect person.
There's nothing deeper.
Yeah, nobody's a perfect person, and people should be offering real insight. That's the point of friendship, to learn, grow, do life together.
Yeah,
explore.
Do life together.
Yeah,
that's a good red flag too. Not subsurfaceness. And listen, I do believe every friendship is not going to be so deep.
True. We're talking about close friends.
Close friends. Yeah, we're talking about close friends. I do think if you cannot get deep with your close friend,
it's a red flag.
Red flag.
Red flag.
So have you ever had a friend who shows up for you when you're down, but disappears when you're doing well.
I don't think I have that anymore, but I've had it. Mm-hmm. Like some people just want to know the tea. And I don't know what they get from it, what they thrive from, learning your lowest of lows. When I say that's so far removed, I can't even remember having a friend like that, but I'm sure I did.
Yeah, I think we all have.
They just love to hear the tea. That's the red flag with that. I'm glad I don't have anybody like that right now. What about you?
Oh, for sure. Definitely. When you're down, they're like so curious, or they're just probing. Mm-hmm. They're just asking, what's up with you? Not, are you well? Because I think that's a different question. Like, how are you doing? Mm-hmm. Other than, girl, what's going on? You know what I mean? And not what's going on when you're down, but just like, what's going on with you? Like, give me the tea.
Yeah, they want to know every beat.
Yeah, I don't have that either.
Yeah.
I don't do.
Why you want to know every single beat?
Yeah, I don't deal with people like that anymore. And thank God. But no, I ain't got that anymore.
So we're going to do some one-liners or rapid signs that someone was never truly for you. Mm-hmm. What would you say?
Like we said, they only come around when you need help saving. When you're
you never hear from them. No, on the other side, you never hear from them unless they need something. Yeah,
that's a big one.
I never hear from them.
Definitely have been friends like that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
gone now though. Mm-hmm.
They never give you a compliment unless it's backhanded. Oh, that was good, but you should have done X, Y, Z 3 times 20.
So I think my mind is somewhat limited. I don't recognize backward compliments as much as you do.
Yeah.
You like, she said what to you?
Girl, that's shade. Shaded down through the whole tree.
Yeah. Yeah. Or maybe I'm ignoring it.
Yeah, maybe that could be
maybe I'm ignoring it.
Maybe that could be it too. Mm-hmm. Maybe you're choosing to not engage.
Yeah. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But I've definitely received them.
Yeah.
And I can't say that I'm friends with anybody giving backward compliments out now.
Period. Yeah.
So,
you read the next one. That's what we both looked at each other.
They copied everything but never credit you. Fangirls.
See, I'm not someone who needs credit.
Yeah.
I will say that. Like,
I think it's important though.
Okay.
If you know that you crafted something for someone or you helped them with a certain thing and it's not even, or you in the room, they think everybody but you, sign. Ooh, yeah. Like I wasn't the one up helping you write this and listening to your tears, and then it's time you don't say anything. You did it yourself. Red flag.
Red flag. Big red flag. I see that. I agree. That I never thought of it like that, but you're right. Who like helped that? Yeah, makes sense. They told your business with good intention. I'm just trying to help, sis. I was not listening.
No. Don't ever tell your friend's business.
No, I agree. You don't do it. You don't do it. You don't do it.
Like,
and that can be hard when you're in a friend group.
Yeah.
That can be hard when you're in a friend group. But I do think if that one singular person has come to you, it is not your business
for the group
to share it like the New York Times to the group. It's not your business. Let that person, or if you, sometimes, like I said, you're going through something where the friend might say, when I have had that happen, I ask my friend, do you want me to share it with the other ladies?
Yeah.
And sometimes they're like, yes. Because they may
sometimes they come to the, I get that in a group setting. Sometimes they come to the stronger friend to deliver to the rest.
Yes.
But if it's not that situation, it shouldn't be happening.
It shouldn't be happening. And I do think before you say anything, you ask, like, do you want me to share this? Or is this something you would like for me to keep between us?
Right.
That's that. You do not need to be going and sharing with every Jane, Janice, and Jennifer. Yeah.
The whole group. Yeah.
So we have a little viewer scenario.
Oh.
So we have someone, we're going to call him FM.
Okay.
And it says here, I have had this friend since high school. And lately things feel different. She's always quick to like my post or comment. But when I try to make plans, she's often busy or tired.
Okay.
When I do see her, she's polite but distant. Like she's there, but not really present. Last week, I found out she was at a party just a few blocks from me, but she didn't invite me or mention it at all. When I asked about it, she said, oh, it was just a last minute thing. I'm stuck trying to figure out, am I reading too much into this? Is this a green or red flag? Is it not big deal or?
Honestly, in reading this, it has to go to my psych cap.
Okay.
It sounds like someone who might be going through something. It does.
The distantness, the not
yes,
being
they
there,
always
present.
come off busy, tired. Like these are all kind of signs of something else. She's polite, but still distant. Some people, when they're going through stuff, they don't engage much. They'll engage
That's
to
true.
show, hey, I'm still living.
I'm still here.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
But so, and I think the party was a last minute thing. Because you got to think when you're like in not the best state, and maybe somebody finally
That's
drags
true.
you out the
That's
house.
True.
So
That's true.
FM, I really think, as your friend, this is your friend, you should open a conversation. Like, hey,
Yeah.
like when we see each other at distance, it's a phone call. Like, hey, I see that you've been a little distant. It's like, is something going on? I would love to see you. Try to always take the positive route and to be supportive because you don't know what someone's going through. To me, that's what it sounds like.
You're right. That's a good way to read it.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're right. I think the fact that she's still, when you invite her, she's still coming out to meet you.
Yeah.
She's still maybe showing she's trying. And she's polite, but she's distant. The last minute thing. I agree with you. I think this is not a red or green flag or even a yellow flag. It's more so clearly, maybe you two clearly love each other. And maybe this is a way for you to show up for your friend in the time that she needs you to be there. She said she, right? Yeah. Needs you to be there. So I agree. That was great advice.
Yeah, I hope this helps. Just call her and see what's going on. Because that sounds like something's going on beyond the friendship.
Yeah. Or maybe be like, instead of going out, maybe go to her. Because sometimes
That's
when
big.
you're out, it could be a little bit, maybe go to her and be like, hey girl, I'm going to come over, grab some wine, a pizza. She might be like, yes, please. And then she could open up with what's going on. So yeah.
I love that. Like, it's so many times where I was in that position that the friend popped up with that bottle of wine and something to eat, and we really got
deep
into it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I love that too.
Yeah.
So we're reflecting.
Ooh.
So who in your life feels safe, consistent, celebratory, and honest?
My loved ones now. My loved ones, like, you and I just had birthdays and we were saying how overwhelming the love was.
Thank y'all. It was really overwhelming this year.
For real. Like people who I didn't even realize love me in the way they do really put on. Y'all did your big one.
Yeah, y'all did y'all big one this year.
You really did. And just that, I was like, oh, my circle loves me and cares for me. And it feels good because I feel like I'm such a big birthday person for other people.
You are.
So this year to see people do that for me was beautiful.
Yeah.
What about you?
Who?
Where?
I mean, my friends have always been the closest to me. I feel like they really study me. They really love me. They really hear me. So they always feel safe for me. They're consistent and they're always honest. And I get checked by my friends. So it's real. I feel blessed to have the friends that I do. I love my friends. I love my family. That's all I got right now. I love my dog. But my friends, they show up
for you
in the wee night hours.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm so grateful for.
Yeah.
That's what feels safe to me. And that's why we started this podcast.
It is. Yeah.
On a friendship series and with my closest friend.
Yeah.
Like we decided to do this.
Yeah.
So yeah. And I'm grateful for you.
And I'm grateful for you. I love you. You know that. I think also in this time of reflection, and I think you really helped me through this year because this year I felt like I've gone through friend breakups left, right, center with people who I never thought I would be breaking up with essentially.
Yeah.
And it's okay. Like it's really okay. And I feel okay about it. I was nervous, not gonna lie, very nervous.
Yeah.
And some of them were full breakups. Some of them were more so, this is just where I need you to be in my life now. We're not as close as we used to be, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And I think we need to stop forcing this. It's feeling forced, and it's feeling like both of us are getting annoyed. And so we're friends. I care about you. I love you. I support you. And I'm here for you if you need, but I'm not going to run to you with everything. And I don't expect you to do the
that
same.
either.
Yeah. So it's okay. Yeah. Yeah. And I think allow your friends who you do have, don't so much focus on your frenemies. I know this episode is about frenemies and, what they do or not do and things like that. But focus on the people who you have around you and appreciate them and honor them because those are the people who you'll have 50 years from now. So that's another thing too. A reminder is like, just focus on the people who love you and who are there for you now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it is okay to grieve a friendship. I be grieving my friendships. Like like I said earlier, if I cut a friend off, I had to. It was a heartbreak. A heartbreak. So you do go through the grieving process. There's friends that I miss that I could call any time of the day, and we had good times. Or you know, for a long time, a lot of my friends were older.
Yeah.
Like, I always had older friends, so they taught me so much about life. And now that some of them aren't in my life anymore, it feels like a void sometimes. Let's just be for real. It feels like a void. Yeah. Like, dang, I miss my homie. But I really have to stand on business because the level of disrespect and
you can't tolerate it.
It's just not. It's just not good. And sometimes too, I think women, we hold on to friendships longer than their season, which is one of our first or second episodes, longer than their season. And that's what really, really causes the heartbreak. Instead of, like you said, having a mature conversation, like, we're still this and that, but we're just not that anymore.
Yes.
I never thought of it like that. You know, I give hard cut. That's it. That's it.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So let's reframe a little bit.
Yes.
Everyone in your circle should definitely be pouring into you.
Yes.
And not watching you spill.
I agree. They should, if they're not pouring into you and just watching you floundering like a fish, they ain't the ones for you.
Pouring into your friends, family, loved ones,
partner,
boyfriend, girlfriend, partner.
Yeah, whatever.
That's what life is about.
It is.
That's what life is about. It's hard out here.
It's hard.
Help each other and stop being negative. And be a cheerleader for your peace. Everybody needs it.
And let go of the frenemies. You'll be so much better off having real people.
It's really, really dead weight.
Next to you. Yes. Dead weight, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to forget, before we end, what are we loving this month?
So I'm trying to get better at doing my makeup.
Yeah.
I didn't do my makeup today. But and I think you have to have a passion to do makeup and stuff like that. But sometimes it really does put together the outfit.
Look.
So I've been like investing in new products and stuff. So right now I'm like in, what is it? Huda Beauty, their baking powder and banana bread.
Oh, with specific color.
Yeah, okay. Specific color. And I'm like, okay, I see the difference. Every girl wants to have bright under eye.
Yes, girl.
You will achieve it with that. So I'm really, really loving it. Yes, you will achieve it with that. So
that's your
cheers to me learning how to do my makeup.
You got this, sis. You're getting there. Mine, I gatekeep, but I ain't gonna gatekeep today. If you're in New York, if you're in Brooklyn, if you're going to New York, if you, whatever, go to the Ace Hotel. Saturday nights, they have the best party in the city.
Ace Hotel.
The bar is good. The music is good. The vibe is good. It's giving like back in the day where people would just dance and have fun. No section culture. No gotta pay a cover to get in.
The vibes.
Just the vibes. They are the right vibes for the summer. So make sure you go check out the Ace Hotel. And you can stay there too, but even if you're not staying there, you go to the hotel.
Just go to the hotel.
Go to the hotel. So, this is it.
Well, thank y'all so much for joining us again. We can't wait to see you till next time.
Till next time. Thank y'all.
If you enjoy listening to the podcast, follow us on social media at Her Side of the Story RA. And don't forget to rate the podcast and subscribe. Thank you. See you next time.